I wanted to talk really shortly about cables, and primarily DMX cables and audio cables, and they look almost identical. The connectors on the end are exactly the same. They're just a standard XLR, either male or female, depending on the end connection. However, the cables are slightly different, and the cables that are used for DMX are of higher quality typically than the cables that are used for audio, and it's because of impedance, and there's a number of things that why this is slightly different. It's a completely different system, and there are different cables for each, and the cables will be marked. And if you look on the cable, one will say like low noise, microphone, that kind of thing, and then the DMX cables will say DMX right on them. So try to use the right kind for the right application. So if you're using lights, you should be using DMX cables. If you're doing audio, you can use just regular audio cables. DMX cables will work for audio, and audio will work for DMX. However, you never quite know when DMX is going to stop working. I've never had, when I'm using a DMX cable for audio, I've never had it not work or have the quality be bad. However, if you're using DMX or audio cables for DMX, especially with long runs, you can get into some trouble. And so there's a number of things you can do there. And you can go on Amazon. We bought a whole bunch of DMX cables there, and they're about the same price as the audio cables. So just shop around. Again, I haven't noticed a difference. We have bought some of the least expensive ones at $5 or $10 a piece, kind of depending on the length, and haven't had any problems. So I'd encourage you to just use your judgment, but it's probably best to use the right kind of cable for the job.